the Soul Fantasy Show. Soul Fan Show. Hey, it's the Soul Fantasy Show live for June 2nd, 2020. Going over the Madden 20 stream for picks, top plays, and studs for DraftKings and FanDuel. We're going to go over the top plays today and talk about a little sports news today. Right on top, I do like Tyreek Hill today. Tyreek Hill, I usually don't play, but we're lacking studs today. 7-6 on both sites, averaging 16 fantasy points per game. I don't know what you would consider high. If 11 fantasy points isn't high, then I guess we have to go back to the drawing board. He had 22, 24, 6, 10, 12, 13, 10. All right. So Devontae Adams could get you 11, 22, or 31. He has a tough matchup against the Bears. All right. He had 25, 39, and 22 his last three. Very nice. 5 touchdowns, almost 1,000 receiving yards. Yeah, this guy's a good stud. Throwing there, he'll get you about 12 to 25 fantasy points. All right, and then we have a lot of wide receivers that are just on top plays today. Diggs and Evans. Okay, go with them if you like. All right, see their matchups. The top soul stud of the day is Derrick Henry. I'm going to go Derrick Henry today. People are starting to question what a stud is today. How many points? Let me know in the comments. How many points does a stud have to get you? This guy's getting 21 fantasy points per game. And he goes off 42, 30, 29. He's going to get you a lot of fantasy points. All right. So those are his prices. He's not too expensive. I would definitely go Derrick Henry to get 20 fantasy points out of him. All right. We have Dalvin Cook and Aaron Jones. Definitely roster them. I'm not always crazy about Aaron Jones, but I love Dalvin Cook. He's a very easy matchup against Atlanta. 28, 31, 13, or 30. Those are the four you're probably going to get. 13 or 30. He's probably not going to get that 22. He's probably going to get something lower, like 13, or something very high, like 28 to 30. All right, Dalvin Cook is a very, very fine option. 6K and 7.4. Not expensive. That's not the single game prices. That's the main slate. So the single prices are definitely going to be different. So we'll just go over some of that. Let me show you some of the news. All right. St. Patriots are going to be one of the worst teams in the league. It doesn't want to load. Of course it doesn't. This thing. All right, let me go over this real quick. What I have this Trevor Lawrence news. All right, so
if we have no season, absolutely. I can't see why players like Justin Fields or Trevor Lawrence or anybody who has
I was just trying to point out
first-round draft pick
something about the Patriots
would come back if there's
they're going to be horrible next year.
Spring season. I just don't see the point of that.
There's going to be a reason why they're horrible. They're going after Justin Fields or Trevor Lawrence. They want to be the bottom feeders of the league next year. They're probably going to target Trevor Lawrence, but man, they could go with Parsons. They could go with Fields. I see one of those top, or not Parsons. They could either go, what am I thinking? They're either going Fields or Lawrence. I'm seeing those top two guys going to the Patriots. So, why are they so bad?
Exceptions. 1-6 season.
Let's go back. Why are they so bad? Well, they're bad this year. They got a 43-year-old Randy Moss,
and Julian Edelman.
They got Edelman.
Wes Welker is added as
and that's about it. So I would just say FUCK, the Patriots. They're going to be the bottom seed feeders. Okay, I had this conversation yesterday in my NFL video at an Exeron. He said that Drake was a joke. All right. I said Drake would do well. Drake scored 11 fantasy points. What do you guys think? Who won the argument? Did NRX win? I might have said he was going to explode. So he didn't explode, but he got 11 fantasy points. Is that good, or did he suck? Did I fuck that up? Let me know. All right, so here's some crowns right here. Kelsey and Williams. I love Thielen, but there's 11 fantasy points. Is that bad? Is 11 fit? Do you want more? Do you want me to just promote guys that are only going to get way over 11 fantasy points? Or do you want me to try to go for guys like, from the muscle that are obvious? Let me know what you want. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to go for trying to go with the quantum effect, like quantum mechanics. Like, I'm going to go with something very small, very little chance that you can't see that's going to blow up. Like, today I would just definitely play Alshon Jeffrey. He's probably going to get 25 fantasy points. He's cheap. 5,900. Cheap. Been getting 10 to 12 fantasy points. I see a big game for him. Look, he explodes sometimes. 31, 23. All right? I see a good game for Alshon Jeffrey. I look for the little guys like him. I'm looking for things that are just going to beat the shit out of your competition. All right? So, I mean, I might not get every single prediction right. Nobody does. But I'm going to get 80, 90% of them right. And Drake couldn't even break double digits. And I said play him, and he finally broke out of double digits. Is 11 enough? Maybe not. All right. So we got Mike Evans, Diggs, Adams. We like them. Here's some of your top quarterbacks of the day. All right, Matt Stafford, I like as usual. Continue playing Matt Stafford until I tell you different. Fade Rodgers, fade Wentz today. Cousins, Tannehill, or definitely play Josh Allen. Josh Allen is on fire. He's not that expensive. He has a 70% chance to get where we want him to be, 16 of 24 fantasy points. Kirk Cousins, only a 24% chance to get 16 to 24 fantasy points. I'd definitely rather roster Josh Allen over Cousins. If I have to, I'm going to put probably not Dalton in, but I'm going to put Ryan Tannehill in, who has a 50% chance to get 16 to 24 fantasy points. And that's right where you want a quarterback to be scoring. And he even has a 21% chance to get up to 32 plus. So Ryan Tannehill, Josh Allen are very strong quarterback options. Go for it. So I told you play Kelsey. All right, so do I want to make a bad prediction with these bottom feeders down here? Yeah, I would say go O.J. Howard. I would say fade Rudolph. I would say play Jimmy Graham. I would say fade Gieske. Here's some of these chances they got. All right, fade them out. I would say fade Effort. All right, I would say if you're desperate, play Dallas Goedert or Zach Ertz. They will score for you. All right, let's see some of these top running backs. Like I said, play Henry, Cook. Fade Aaron Jones. Let me know how he does. Look at his matchup. Number 1 against running and number 1 in defense overall. I do not see Aaron Jones having a good game. I see him struggling and getting that 4 to 9 fantasy points. And let me know how he does. Damian Williams as a crown. 18, 34, 27, 20, 32. That's what you're expecting out of him. He's going to do good. He has a tough matchup, but he's a beast. And he's the only one they're giving the ball to. Caron Johnson has a 25% chance to get quarterback-like numbers. If not, he'll get you 18 to 16, which is still pretty well. If they get 0 to 8 fantasy points, you're fucked. All right, we got Jordan Howard right there. 13%, 14% has a mid-range matchup. 33, 12, 5, 8, 18, 15, 10, 4. Okay, he's going to give you one of them. Most likely he'll give you around 11 fantasy points plus. For 3.7, is that his price? 4.2. Okay, it's 4,200. He's going to give you 11, so that's what you're spending, and that's what you're getting. You're going to get 10 to 13 fantasy points. Okay, basically that's what he did during the season on average. If you look at these bottom numbers on average. So he's cheaper today, so you're going to play Jordan Howard to save salary. Okay, you can play Ronald Jones. I like Ronald Jones a lot today. He's sticking out for some reason. Ronald Jones, the second. Ronald Jones squared is the sole sleeper of the day. All right, let's go over lineups. Lineup optimizer. All right. If you already haven't, please subscribe to this channel. Jameis Winston, nah. I'm Staffording up. Mixon out. Jones in. If I have to play Jones, I will. I don't really want to, but don't just listen to everything. Go with your gut sometimes. Ronald Jr. They had a crown on Marvin Jones Jr. I'm highlighting him a lot. DJ is struggling, so I'm putting Parker in. I also liked Parker today. And the rest of this is pretty savvy. All right. Don't get cute today. Play standard. Play hard. Play tough. Put the good choices in, but put a couple little guys in that don't really have a big shot. All right. Today isn't the day where you can really have a lot of wiggle room to put people in. Put these hardcore guys in that we go over. All right. Do what you can do. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go with my man Tyreek Hill and Adams stacked up with Jeffries continuing to be in there, and I want to somehow squeeze Ertz in there. So we're just going to save salary where we can. So we'll just, go down in price for guys. It's tough. See, it gets tough, but it's not too tough. We see effort right there. So you're going to go effort. So that's what you're going to do when you want to squeeze Ertz in. If you can't get Ertz in, then you put Howard, and then you can just go like this. You go Howard, and then you could go with a very solid wide receiver. Right here's the 3-game matchup. All right, like I said, get rid of him. Put him in there. Don't play Juice. He doesn't have the juice today. All right, Diggs and Cook, you can stack them, but you would have to take him out. So when I want to put him out, who the hell am I going to put in? If I'm going to put Adams in, and then if you want Adams, you have to sacrifice and take Jones out. So then you're going to be a little high on salary, so you're little screwed there. So you're going to have to just see what you can do. I mean, I really don't want to play Amendola, so I'll just go here. Then I can go here. So you just do something like that. Play around your lineup. Put a bunch of solid stacks in there, like Dalvin Cook, Diggs, Adams, and Jones. Put guys like that together. Stack two powerhouses from a team in, like, see, Aaron Jones and Adams. Put them together. Look. Jesse James is a beast. All right. I love Jesse James. The actual outlaw. Okay. All right. Tennessee, Cincinnati. We'll just show you them. It's a very disgusting, lopsided matchup. So you're going to want to go heavy on Tennessee, obviously. I would put Derrick Henry or Ryan Tannehill in the captain spot. Philadelphia, Jacksonville. I would not play Deshaun Jackson and MVP. I'd probably just put Zach Ertz in there. And then I'll just, put guys I think are going to do anything. Like, maybe him. This is tough. But, yeah. This is pretty hard. I'll just go there like that. You have to put some crap in there, like a kicker or something. This one's pretty hard. It's going to be a tooth and nail fight with that one. It's pretty tough. All right, so KC, Miami. Parker's a good one. Kelsey, Watkins, Williams. And what can we upgrade here? Put a kicker in there or leave Grant in there. I don't know. Or you could put him in there. He's not going to do anything, but what are you going to do? Tough. It's two teams. So, I mean, if you just score low in one spot, you might not get killed. We might have to take a little hit somewhere and put some bottom feeding frenzies in there. All right, there we go. Marvin Jones Jr. right at the MVP spot. So I would have him, Josh Allen, or Matthew Stafford in your MVP spot. Let's see if they come through. I'll use that one. So there's one with Matthew Stafford. Okay, Johnson is a good option at MVP. Let's try to get on Josh Allen in there. Where's Josh Allen? There we go. So if you put Josh Allen, you're going to have to get rid of Matthew Stafford at that point in time. Then you're going to have to, definitely can't play Galladay there. So you just go there. Now you're about 6K over. Like I say, get rid of him. All right, now you're about 400 over. I don't know if I would do this. Maybe Frank Gore gets one of those lucky touchdowns. All right, here we go. I don't know why they put these guys in there. Come on. All right, Thielen's good. You got the juice on this one because it's a one-game slate. Dalvin Cook. All right, and then they sprinkle in some guys there. Sprinkle and them guys. John Sprinkle is the sole ghost of the day. John Sprinkle. Let's put Sprinkle in there. Where was Sprinkle at? I want to put Sprinkle. Where is Sprinkle? There he is. Jeremy Sprinkle! Yeah. With Kirk Cousins. Stacked with Thielen, Diggs, what the hell is this? Dalvin Cook, Jeremy Sprinkle, and Ari Smith Jr. Just definitely get Jeremy Sprinkle in there, please. Please put Jeremy Sprinkle in there. Sprinkle him in. Do whatever you can. Sprinkle the fuck in there. Get Sprinkle in there, please. I will be mad if you don't play Sprinkle in the Minnesota-Washington 8 p.m. slate game. Sprinkle in there. I'm going to do another one because I love Sprinkle so much. All right, let's put Sprinkle in our MVP spot. Where is he? There he is. All right, let's say I put Jeremy Sprinkle in the MVP spot. Dalvin Cook. Tight, tough. Kyle Rudolph, Diggs, look at this. All you have to do here to win this slate. This is how this lineup right here is going to get first place. Play this one right here. Spend all the money. Spend all your money. Play in your flex spot Dalvin Cook, Adam Thielen, Kyle Rudolph, Stephon Diggs, either Kirk Cousins or Dwayne Haskins, one or the other. And so I'm going to just go there for fun. Jeremy Sprinkle!